To the search for the basement. If you were a basement entrance, Armando, where would you be?
Near the staircase.
Go, start the experiment temple. Come on, once the festival begins. No down staircase there. We're zooming photos here from Polar Card, a little bit, or from last game idle snaps. Girls, still getting ready. Just come back, let's go festivals, we'll welcome you. Why did you choose that of all locations?
Do you want my autograph?
Alright, or something. Oh, you know what I enjoy hearing? Non-Muso fans try to tell Muso fans how Muso games run. Isn't that fun? Well, Muso fans are upset that Age of Calamity has a bad frame rate, and suddenly people jumped on that person trying to claim every Muso game has a bad frame rate, which is complete and total BS. Because guess what? Power Warriors 4 came out this year, and in single player, it holds a solid 60 FPS. Fire Emblem Warriors on the Switch also has 60 FPS. Power Warriors Favorite Edition on Switch also has 60 FPS. So where is this claim that a Muso game can't hold FPS to see its life come from?
You picking a fight?
Really, who the hell are all you people? Coming at people with this BS, trying to desperately defend your bad frame rate.
Wrong guys.
Gain 2 ranks. Nice. I got level up right after. Nice. Why is your first 4 hall so long?
It'd be like that.
Of course the down staircase are on this side.
Ready or not, here I go!
I want to talk to you. I got something I always want to ask a human. Can I? What do you think about me? Really? That's cool. Let's discuss manliness, Blob. I'm tired of this. Oh man, what are you gonna do about it? Why don't you say something? You're making fun of me now, that's it. The three of us might look different from the outside, but our similarities go down to the bone. I don't need to tell you the rest. Are you serious? That's rare in a human. Sorry, the three of us need to have it out more before we talk. Don't hate us for it. Are you serious? That's rare in a human. Are you a human? You're lying. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna dissolve you. This kind of happen anyway, but really participating now. That's why I just only jumped to that, and now he's doing this. Like, what even? I slow it die off. What's going on? No, fine, let's do tower front. I was one left.
Looks like you're all talk.
Of course someone got possessed during that fight. That's great. Back to the other side of the building. Never mind. How long till I get freaking a stoma or the freaking salt already? Any topics you want to bring up?
Not really. Nothing much has been going on.
One way to get stoma apparently is to literally just get them from the casino. You think other people are responding to the demons popping up, or just us?
Just y'all.
Hey, can that president guy be in here? Please let me go. I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Just forgive me. Forgive you? Forget that. That's a whole laundry list of stuff we gotta ask you. There's no way we're gonna let you go. Yeah, tell us about the emblem curse, whether you like it or not. Hold on, you two. Alright, why are they rushing without thinking? Better go after them. Come on, let's go. Yeah, so where are you? Come out. Oh, you'll pay for that. Look at you. Don't move until I turn on my light. I sure had a flashlight. Let's see. Now I can see. You know, Tatsuya? I think next time you have something useful like that, you should take it out a little sooner. You fell for it. Walkie-talkie? What a dirty trick. Rumor has it no one knows where the exit to that air raid shelter is. Once you're in, you'll never get out. You tricked us, you bastard. What the hell's your scheme? I'm making this school an ideal educational facility, worthy of a genius like myself. But first, the vermin must be exterminated. What did you just say? Sugimoto was only a stalking horse. I set the stage by spreading a rumor that the leader was stronger than the boss. I consider to use it to your advantage. Hence my plan to play a vermin against each other misfired. Come out and face us. I think not. Savage elements must be isolated, lest they contaminate the rest of society. But if the ladies give me a write-up in their periodical, and at least someone becomes my girlfriend, my bad, girlfriend, I'll make an exception for the females. Sorry, our next special report's already been decided. Boss Rose President, true champion of Cuss High. Plus, with sorry for walkie-talkie won't be much use for the ad pages. How sad, it means the only place I could take you on a date would be a customer service center. You're fine, start a death in there for all I care. That scumbag. Hey, she, what the hell? Yeah, what she said, you moron. Why'd you go and break the only contact with the outside? What? But... Oh, I know he's crying over it now. It's that time of days you gotta remember to think positive, guys. Together we can find a way out. I want to know how long till we start eating each other. I think that's the way we came in. Or is it? Don't worry, we got in here, we can get out. I have to get lost, I'm gonna leave a mark here. There was a rumor that someone did get out of here alive, but I'm sorry, it's my fault that we're stuck in here. It isn't the way we came in. I can't really tell. Time to explore the air raid shelter. I don't want to step on that. That looks dangerous. The little imps in my stomach are crying a baby bird. Let's go eat. I gotta go eat the Lord, it's not sushi. Let's just take it slow. Taking it real slow.
You want some?
Here's an idea. How do you feel about specifically? Okay, let's use an example. Let's use an example real quick. Okay, I didn't mean to tell auto battle. This is an example. Let's say how. All right, what if, for example, I keep saying that. Just to get the example. Okay, here we go. Freaking, I'll just use Dead Space as an example. Like, what if they made, like, for freaking Dead Space, they made Dead Space on Xbox 360, right? That's it, freaking 360 and PS3. What if they then ported Dead Space to a different system, but that other system got extra content that the original platforms didn't get?
Ah,
How would that be?
I'd be sad.
You sure picked on the wrong guy.
I think that's a better way to phrase it. Freaking... Not necessarily console exclusive content, but more in the sense of, hey, to incentivize you buying this game again on a different platform, here's extra content, but this content will not be ported to the original versions for whatever reason. That's a different topic. Okay. Everyone talks about stuff when it comes to
About time.
freaking. Well, it's not. I'll talk about it. Video game pricings and what they expect, right? Like a big AAA release is like freaking $60. A budget title is like 40. It's like 40 or 30. Some people say indie titles are generally around 30 to like 10, like 10, right? So on and so forth. But then you have people with expectations when it comes to, let's say, a remaster that is not allowed to typically cost full price or anything. So, what do you feel is the perfect range when it comes to pricing specific things, and whether or not it shouldn't be based on what if it fits in a category, and instead a case-by-case basis?
It depends, I think.
Like, people got upset when Crash 4 got announced, and freaking, it was a full price game, but that was before they knew how bloated with content it was. It's like, why wouldn't you expect it to be a full price game, considering it's a new entry? And you have freaking Atlas, who makes re-releases of their titles, and then charges you full price for re-release. Case in point, look at something like freaking Persona 5 Royal, which despite releasing 2 years after the original, it cost full price.
So long!
And that's on top of the fact that the original idea was to also have you rebuy at full price all the DLC that you probably already originally bought in the vanilla version. It's a door, there's no way to exit. The rumors that no one knows where the exit is. Look, water's trickling down here. At least we won't die of thirst. The compass is off. This direction feels out of whack too. If we didn't have any light, we'd be lost for sure. You're gonna drink this? Nothing. Not doing it. Oh, that was a bomb shelter. Oh, it's just a spring. Never mind, same front door, same this whole time.
Do you want my autograph?
Freaking, but yeah. When it comes typically like remasters, what do you think a sweet spot for a remaster should be?
I
Like,
feel like it would be 2 years after the initial release.
let's say for example, let's say freaking the Master D rumored Mass Effect collection were to come out right now. How much would you be willing to pay for that?
It comes with all 3 games, right?
Yes.
Well, and the DLC I would assume as well. So, I'd be happy paying 60.
Okay, so let's say for example, how long ago has freaking Mass Effect Andromeda been out?
Andromeda came out 2017.
Okay, let's say they re-release Andromeda and slapped in a whole lot of new content in it.
Maybe.
You sure picked on the wrong guy.
Like what price? What price would you want put on something like that?
Andromeda, $39.99.
So what makes Andromeda get the lower price tag compared to the freaking Shepard collection?
Andromeda just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't really suck me into the world like the trilogy did.
See,
I
see,
tried.
now,
I
see,
really
see the
tried.
thing. Now you're basing it on the quality of the title. One of the folks for you, she's got the heart of a tax collector. I've paid her rip-off prices many times before. Here's some shops and places crowded with demons, hoping to make a buck off her healing. She's got some nerve. Don't the rates here seem higher than the other stores? She's awful greedy for someone so cute. Wow, sure is convenient being able to get ourselves healed like that.
Finally here.
It's pretty
Oh,
expensive,
hello.
it's good to know. She's there in a pinch. So it's to talk about. Anyway, when it comes to video game pricings, like, how much do you feel should, like, let's say, a remaster of a game be?
$30 max.
So, is there any asterisk? Like I asked Armando, what if it were like a remaster of the first 3 Mass Effect games? Altogether, DLC included, Armando said that he'd be willing to pay $60 for that. What about you?
Like, is it just like upscaled? Like they didn't like fucking redo the graphics or anything?
Let's say for sake of argument, yeah, it's upscaling.
Maybe 40, 50.
And then when I asked Armando, what if they re-released Andromeda, but they slapped a whole lot of extra content into it, and Armando said only 40 because for him, it's based on what he feels is the quality of the title.
I mean, quality, and it came out recently, but I still wouldn't touch that shit. Garbage.
It's 3 years old.
Yeah. It's technically a PS4 game, right?
It is a PS4 game.
Yeah.
Like I say that because you have, for example, people being upset at something like Nocturne HD being a full price title,
Oh, the
or
60.
what?
Is Nocturne 60?
If we go by the Japanese prices, it's good. Yes.
Ooh.
And
That,
people and people getting upset by the prices for the Mario 3D collection, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the same people will go out and purchase P5 Royal without any issue, despite that one being at full price.
I'm guessing they're like, oh well, it's a new game. It came out in 2016 or some shit.
2016 Japan, 2017 in the US.
Yeah.
And Royal was released freaking three years after.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, well, oh, Nocturne's a PS2 game, so it's like,
So it's like, why is it feel like people are willing to pay full price when it's Royal, when it's something like Mario 3D Collection, suddenly the idea of it being full price is off the table.
you know, I don't know. It's basically just comes down to like fans, whatever, being biased.
So it's based on what the people perceive the quality is.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you also have people say like it's three of the best video games ever in the Mario collection, but they still wouldn't pay $60 for that, but will throw their money away for Royal.
Yeah. It's like some people have really like a lot of nostalgia for like Sunshine. They probably bought the collection full price and didn't care. So if you're like a fan for that, like I really like Nier, and I bought it again on Steam, but on sale. I'm only gonna pay full price for that shit though.
Is it true? Is it just me or is Maya sounding a little forced? There's the first room we were in. Look, you can see the mark on the wall. Well, if we end up back at the start, we just need to figure out where we took a wrong turn. Come on, let's go. Did you see anything that looked like an exit back there? Oh, let's make another pass. It's just my imagination. This place looks like this first room we saw, right? For context for Andy, we're currently stuck in an old air raid shelter that has a rumor that there is no way out. This is one of those things. Also, not sure talk about this one. Marketing. How much do you feel the marketing matters when it comes to a title?
Wait, hold on. What are these graphics?
It's a PSP game being upscaled.
It's like when they smudge out the pixel graphics or some shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, same thing was happening with P1.
Ugh. That never looks good.
Have you all seen Final Fantasy 5 and 6 on mobile? Do you not want to see 5 and 6 on mobile?
Yeah, no.
Don't underestimate us.
But yeah, I feel advertising should be very like fancy with their advertisements, like drawing the attention.
Yes, but how much do you think they should spend? Like, there are many AAA games that will spend more money on the advertising than they do on the game itself.
That's true.
Like, for example, Dead Space 2, EA spent more money on the ads than they did for Dead Space 2. So despite Dead Space 2 being a success, it didn't really make that much money because EA spent so much on advertising.
He is just shit, to be honest.
I mean, look at another example, freaking Alice Madness Returns, where EA spent so much money advertising the game with these big CG stuff, and the game's director's like, what are you doing? The game not only looks nothing like this, you're trying to make it seem like the game's is a horror game, when it's not. And not only that, the in-game cutscenes don't even look like that, because they're made to be, one, stylized, and two, cheap to make. Meanwhile, you're blowing your load on these giant CG advertisements that don't represent the game at all. But by advertisement, advertisement. I mean more in the sense of, should the stuff you say, let's say this, should an advertisement have half-truths or partial truths in them?
It should be the whole truth. If you're not gonna do that, then there's no point.
What do you think, Andy?
Oh yeah, it should be truthful.
Like, I'm saying that because you have the current go-to example of half-truths or as we interpret it, flat-out lies being Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal advertises a whole new party member. She is in one dungeon and nowhere else. They tease you with her being in being in another dungeon, only to force you to say no. Another thing is the game advertises a third semester. That is a lie. Because the actual length of it is 1 month. And as we know, 1 month is not an entire school semester. So I mean stuff like that. Where it's like, look at these sweet things they're promising. And you play the thing and it's like, this is flat out lies. You lied to me. Oh, I can't even open the map. Game's like, nah, go after yourself.
What the?
No, here again, there's no exit anywhere. No one knows where the exit is, huh? No one knows. Don't be such a lightweight. Relax. You can tell by the bugs in it that the water is perfectly drinkable. I'm so thirsty to talk to him. I don't want to drink that gross water.
Wait. Is that coming from in-game? There's like occasionally a sound that sounds like someone throwing up or something.
That's the door sound.
Oh. It sounds like something else.
Nerf this.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you got that too.
Yeah.
Let's try to do something else advertising. Well, that's question before. Let's see how you guys feel. How do you guys feel about freaking? How do you guys feel about products that, in order to get across their vision, they have to lie to you?
Nah.
Nah.
What if the thing they do ends up being good? Ends up being good.
That is the only exception.
So it's okay. So it's okay to lie to people if it's good. If it ends up having a good payoff.
If it does, then yes. Fine.
What makes it different? You're still lying to people.
If it's good, I mean, so be it. I don't know. Like if
But
you
you
lie
still-
and still fail, then that's stupid. But if you lie and it ends up being better than people thought it was, so be it.
But why is it suddenly okay to go to suddenly lie to people?
Oh no.
You keep saying it's good, but it's like it's still not as good. It's good a reason to just lie to people.
I don't know what to say.
Bad luck running into me.
It's like Armando. If you paid $20 for a steak, and then it turns out it wasn't even a steak. It was a frickin' pizza. Like you're saying, well, as long as it's good pizza, what's the issue?
Oh. So it's different. Okay. No. Never mind. I retract my statement.
I mean, like that kind of trickery.
Nah, I retract my statement. Nah, fuck off.
Where it's like we advertise this as one thing, but then once you actually experience a thing, it is not what it was advertised to be. And
Nope.
in order to do what they did, they had to lie to you. I hate when I keep doing kamikaze.
So long.
It ain't that kind of trick. Case in point, when something's called a remake, it should probably actually be a remake and not trying to completely lie to you. Am I right?
Yep. Yep.
I can now think of. I can now
You
think of.
are right.
I can now think of 2 instances of things that claim to be remakes, only to completely lie and not be remakes, and in their attempts cause not only huge division, but also questioning whether or not the thing was pretty much falsely advertising for it. Especially since, in order to get what they were trying to do, you would have to be experienced with the original thing to begin with, and that kind of defeats the point, because if you're playing it for the first time, you experience it for the first time, you don't know what's different.
Yep.
It's like imagine if EA freaking made a remake to Mass Effect, and then halfway into the game, wait, that's not Shepard, that's a Reaper.
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Imagine it's just the kind of thing. It's like, nah, it's a Mass Effect remake, and then it's like halfway into the game. It's not a remake at all, is it? And it's like, is that a good thing to do? Should you do that to people? For the sake of a vision that, depending on the person, could pay off because they could like the idea, or they could completely infuriate them. But you have to lie to them. So like, how far you willing to go for that kind of risk?
Nope.
Andy?
Huh?
Your response?
Did I overdo it?
Wait, what's it again?
If a company advertises a thing as one thing, but it turns out it's not what it is, should they be allowed to do that?
No, that's false advertising.
Which in my case, it's like Armando. If they remade Mass Effect, but then halfway in the game, it turns out it's not actually a remake of Mass Effect. Like, how would you feel?
Betrayed.
And it's like, but what if you end up liking the thing they do? Would you still feel like they should have done it to begin with, because you have to lie to people in order to get them to buy it?
I mean, I think if you liked it, you probably wouldn't even think that much about it.
That's one of the issues, where if you like it, people like the thing, then they don't mind that they have to be tricked. But people who don't like it are like, wow, you had to lie to me in order to get me to purchase this thing. Otherwise, I never would have done that.
Yeah, it's like how they changed the story in Final Fantasy. But
yes, I've been trying to dance around not saying 7 Remake the whole time.
Yeah.
I've been desperately dancing it, ballet dancing, all over name dropping 7 Remake. Can't die over millions of adoring fans stink. That is aggravating. When we get out of here, that guy's butt is grass. Back to square one. I think we're just going in circles. Not bad. I'm not giving up that easy. We'll get out of here. It's the last thing we'll do. Maya, you really need to stop smiling when you're boiling over with rage. Who's ready to do another once over of the dungeon?
Here we go again.
Yeah, since Annie's already name dropped this frickin' thing. Or 7 Remake, or I believe it was also a remake of the Higurashi anime that both lied to you and they're not actually remakes. And it's like, the question becomes one, why didn't you just say this up front? Because now you have people who are incredibly upset.
Wait, was that advertised as a remake?
Yes.
Oh.
The two times I can think of It's a Final Fantasy VII remake, which has remake in the freaking title.
Wow, Kenny
Easy.
fucking spoiled me. I didn't even start watching it yet.
But you asked it.
You literally were the one who asked.
Yeah, but still, wow.
Looks like you're all talk.
You're giving the most fake interest.
I
Name
may
your,
have done this to myself, but
name your top 2 favorite
Oh, wow.
characters. Go.
Easy, Tifa.
Name your top 2 favorite Higurashi characters. Andy, go.
it's, green girl without the gun, and
What?
Bring it on.
and the Billy Hook girl.
You can't even name. You can't even name them.
You should have just said Tifa, Andy.
And cameraman, yeah, there you go.
Cameraman.
Fucking last time I saw Higurashi was like on fucking like in high school or before.
All right then. Freaking. All right,
Oh,
then,
and
here's a-
Badler. Yeah, I like Badler from Higurashi.
Alright, so here's a freaking different way to ask the question. If you're trying to do this big trick, should the trick in question require you to have previous knowledge of the original material?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like going in there and you're like, oh, what's going on?
But the question is, should you, when you make this twist, should it be should it be made in perspective of the person experiencing this remake? Should have already experienced the original?
Yeah, you know, it's like when you build up 2 movies in a dark and serious tone and then completely go 180 and make it a comedic child's fucking movie.
Yeah, thinking of something specific.
I'm just saying that because if you're testing as a remake, you're gonna draw in new people who wouldn't have experienced the original. And if you make this thing without them in mind, they're gonna be left going, "What the hell was that?"
Literally my mood. I know, trust me.
There's that rumor that someone with a mirror got out, but there's no exit. We're screwed. Could this be it for us? A mirror. One rumor that no one knows where the exit is, and one about someone escaping with a mirror. I think it might have underestimated that Yasuo guy. The bedrock's thick enough that we can't dig our way out with our personas. Maybe... Wait, no, I gotta die if I drink something that nasty. Who's ready to go once... Wait, why don't we try someone else? Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Who's ready to go once through the dungeon again?
Time to get Shrek.
You know, at least no one's made like fucking articles saying like Higurashi is like the Dark Souls of anime or some shit.
Oh,
Or oh, this anime is dark.
Well, I mean, when Summit Remake came out, you had like one review that called it the Final Fantasy VII rebuild,
Yeah.
which people said was the perfect comparison.
True, actually, true.
But it's like the question. My question is, you tricked people into buying something that they probably wouldn't have bought if you actually told them what it was.
You want some?
Ooh.
So my question is, was that actually the right thing to do or not?
nope.
Because I'm just say this: the reason I didn't buy 7 Remake was because of the fact that through someone leaking information to the internet, I found out what it was and went, "This is not what I signed up for. No, this is not what's on the box."
You know, I always thought those leaks are fake. They're not. Even the Monster Hunter one. The Monster Hunter movie one. Shit's just bad.
There's a question, like if a person would have done something like that. And then comes a question, how drastically do you alter something That's
Sorry.
beloved.
Ooh.
I will just say this. Here's a quote from Maximilian Dude at the Bane 7 remake. I mean, they want to do something so big without having a plot. I want to say that, but Star Wars exists. It's like, right, you can't say someone would do something so drastic without having a plan, because Star Wars didn't have a plan at all. I'm so tired. There's no exit to this place. Hey, do you have a mirror? You actually mentioned a rumor that the one person who got out used a mirror, right? I don't have one with me now. I usually keep it in my book bag. My, hey, 3 ladies here, none of them has a mirror? Good thing I'm so beautiful. Dude, why didn't you just put out before we had it? Moving over your own face is not helping here. They broke it.
Oh, you know, it's technically Halloween now.
Tatsuya is fully giving
Oh
up hope.
yeah.
Tatsuya's giving up hope. Look at that boy. He's a defeated boy right there.
Ugh.
You better take responsibility for this. I mean, it's your fault. You better pay me back for it. I'll be a million yen. That's enough. You two, we just lost what may be our only hope of getting out of here. So who eating first? Hey, pause, guys. It isn't over until we decide it is. Let's brainstorm. There has to be a way. We're all exhausted. Let's rest while we cool down. We'll take turns keeping watch. Tatsuya, it's not quite my turn yet, but you want me to take over now? I couldn't sleep for some reason. I'm gonna sit here. You really think we can get out of here? Oh, sorry, I gotta think positive. If I start to complain, Mr. Bumbo will laugh at me. Here he comes. Bounce, you bounce, bounce. That's the first time I've seen you smile. You got a great one. This guy's my good luck charm. When times are hard like now, I always ask him what to do. So many terrible things have happened. Rumors are becoming reality, and we're under attack from actual demons. But as it's been all bad, I gotta meet you and your friends. I'm having so much fun with you all. It's like being a kid again. I just can't bring myself to believe that Joker really is a bad guy. It's like he's a child crying after having a nightmare. It's like how you guys get into fights, try to act cool. My persona tells me you're a bunch of good kids. I sense it the same way. Is that your good luck charm, Tatsuya? What's that? What's this in English here? What's most important can't be seen with one's eyes. True indeed. Sometimes I wonder if that what we think of real could just all be a dream. Then I'm watching a dream go by, forgetting something important to me. Joker too, maybe. Sorry, I didn't mean to get into such a happy stuff with you. Well, leave the lookout to me and get some rest. Alright, Tatsuya. Sweet dreams. Hey, Tatsuya, you think we're alike? Yeah, I don't mind it either. Oh yeah. Here's my treasure. Papa gave it to me. You can have it, Tatsuya. Why'd your dad give you a lighter? It's okay, me. You're practically me. I'm you. It'd be like I still have it. Isn't this your treasure? I thought your dad gave it to you. You can't. Can't understand. It'll be my treasure. It'll be my treasure now. You're the greatest, Tatsuya. No matter what happens, we'll keep our promise to each other forever and ever. See ya, barkeep. I'll come again. Yeah, I promise. Huh, you kids shouldn't be out so late. You're not gonna be upstanding senses like that, you know. Alright, looking good there, Kaoru. Not at all drunk. Looking like a man who's living up to his dreams. Hey, I'm gonna head home now. So you kids should go home too. Really, we didn't buy this one. Oh, guys, coming back. I also had to arrest you. You didn't say, just kidding. We got some 6-year-olds in danger of being arrested. So you see, grown-ups drink to forget their dreams. I don't want to grow up to be like that. Please stop touching me. Cute when he's asleep. Well, looks like everyone's feeling much better. Should we start thinking seriously about how to get out of here? We've all been too focused on the idea there's no exit. You know what they say, what's most important can't be seen with one's eyes, right, Tatsuya? What's going on with them? It's probably a loophole we're looking. The key to cracking this rumor's logic is in the mirror. Let's sort this through one more time and think of a way out. The rumor was that once you're in this air raid shelter, you can't get out, right? But why is that? Correct, the reason we can't get out is because the rumor says no one knows where the exit is. Okay, next question. Did anyone escape from this shelter? That's right. So the rumor says no one knows where the exit is. There's supposedly one person who did escape. And how did the person in the rumor escape? These are certain something, right? What was it? Correct. No one knows where the exit is, so you can't get out. The rumor is the only person got out by using a mirror. Now here's our problem. Since we don't have a mirror anymore, what do mirrors really do? They reflect things, right? What does a mirror reflect? That's the only thing that appears in the mirror. They probably drive a car and ride your bike. Okay, what do you mean by everything in range? Keep going. Priorities, Tatsuya. Bingo, that's right, Tatsuya. That's important to the mirror. I think we were escaping the rumor managed it by accident, but it did by finding an exit reflected in the mirror. I get the rumor is no one knows where the exit is, and the exit does exist. Right, not knowing this idea is not existing. That's just us jumping to conclusions. I suspicious that would be a case right from the... But with no mirror, there's no way for us to directly look for it. We can't see it, still can't get out. Not so, is it time for me to bust this out? Ding ding ding, use your digital camera to take pictures of the exit and look at it, right? Oh, shut up, the exit's right there. Us one, rumor zero. Come on, there's no reason to stick around here. Let's get out of here. Let's just get the air raid shelter. Through the power of loopholes, we should be lawyers.